Both looked at the screen and top buns, showpiece goal.
Conspiracy, man. And based on this, like, I'm quite certain Champions League is rigged. So,
Absolutely shambolic. I
It's
don't know
time to
what to do
wildcard.
anymore.
It's time to wildcard. Let's go.
I've been.
Hey guys, welcome to the next episode of the SEF podcast.
Isak is a red.
Yeah, well,
Couldn't
we
wait.
can see how
Couldn't wait.
we can see Razeen's keeping well.
Is he with me?
Finally done. I'm upset about the end of that transfer window though. I really wanted Mark Guay in. Can't believe
Yeah,
it
it's a
didn't-
rough one.
Yeah,
That was a rough one. Well, Glasner was pretty much saying either Guehi goes or I go.
They should have let him go. He's not going to be there next
Yeah.
year. He's already said he's
Or
not
if
going to
Guehi
be
goes,
there.
I go.
He-
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess it would have been a little bit rough if you think from their point of view to lose your captain and your manager within the space of 5 minutes at the end of the deadline. So it's kind of
Yeah.
understandable. And we'll probably get him for half price in January or free at the end of the season now.
Man United sack Amorim. Maybe they go for Glasner and then Guehi follows
Oof.
Glasner to Man United. And why I'm thinking Glasner probably United go out for him because remember they built a squad with a back three, right?
Yeah.
And he plays a back three in his system. So I wonder if they plot for him because Amorim got saved by Bruno Fernandes in the 90-something minute, right? But shame that guy's not going to last. Guys. we must be very honest also, especially after Grimsby. We must be very honest because I mean we were potting last week while the Grimsby game was going on, right? Just before it,
Yeah.
and how that
Yeah,
thing
and then we
turned out.
chatted after. It was crazy.
Yeah,
right?
it was a very dodgy game to be watching. I mean, a League Cup game, Grimsby Man United. But I'm telling you, the views must have been through the roof after
Yeah.
they went 2-0 down.
This
What a game.
the United stand. What's the guy's name? Let's get into our topic for this week. We're going to be looking at post Gameweek 3 and discussing and breaking down what has happened and how Dewsbury hauled, but not for me.
Oh, that guy.
So,
But you got the curse of the bench this season, huh?
Let's start with the Chelsea fixture. Chelsea 2, Fulham 1.
I watched pieces of it, but there were some dodgy calls in that game, eh?
VAR this
The
whole weekend.
Fulham goal disallowed. Yeah,
That was
it was
terrible.
a mess.
Of note was that Delap got injured like within 19
Yes.
minutes of the game. João Pedro scored again, and now it looks like he's
player.
going to be playing 90 minutes all the time. And they
Yeah, 'cause
recalled,
got less competition.
yeah, they recalled Mark Gui from
Yeah.
Sunderland, and they almost
Oh.
recalled Jackson. They almost recalled Jackson.
Yeah,
Well, they did, and then they sent him
They did,
straight.
and then
They
they
sent him back.
United versus Burnley was the next fixture, and this had a lot of talking points.
What a great game, man! What a performance, Bruno Fernandes.
Was there a
Must
penalty?
gone penalty specialist.
Was
Fernandes for a reason.
Was there a penalty though?
It was very marginal.
And out the
But-
box, and a bit of a
Yeah,
dive.
it was very, very debatable. But sometimes we just gotta not complain and accept that good
I
things
was
happen to people who
fuming,
do
guys.
good.
I was fuming. I never had the man. I was watching the game. I was enjoying the game. I enjoyed Lyle Foster's performance as well. Our
What a
South
player.
African boy.
Yeah, played so well.
And then
Played
that
well.
had to happen right at the end. But
And he
it's
had a
okay, I
goal
got
ruled
my-
out for 3-2 as well.
Yeah.
Lyle
Yes,
Foster.
yeah.
I think if they drew, Amorim wouldn't have made it to Monday.
Yeah, I also think so.
Probably, yeah.
But that would
And
have
it
been
was very
hilarious.
important.
Bec-
It was very important
The
that
thing-
Amorim made
the
it just
thing-
because
why-
of the memes.
Why I was hoping for it is that Mourinho, Solskjaer, and Ten Hag all got sacked.
Oh yes,
It would have been.
that's so
He also would have been sacked.
ridiculous.
It would have been ridiculous. It would have been hilarious.
within a week.
Yeah.
Four ex-managers.
I would.
got
Wait,
the
so
sack. That
basically
would have been so
United
funny.
lost to Grimsby. 3 of their managers got sacked and the current manager wasn't one of them.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay, that's very United-like, so gotta appreciate that.
But other than that, Cunha also got taken off early
Injured.
due to an injury.
Yeah, early.
Spurs was Bournemouth. What happened there?
What a terrible
What
game to
happened,
watch.
bro?
What
That team was.
happened?
It was honestly like I've never seen us get dominated that much in such a long time. Like it was pure domination. Bournemouth should have scored 6. I don't know. Tactically, got outclassed. To be honest.
What I want to ask in particular for Bournemouth's point of view, because this arguably was Bournemouth's hardest fixture in the next 6 or so. We know Semenyo is dangerous, but Evan Nilsson got the goal. Who in the Bournemouth team, particularly in the attacking side of it, looked dangerous?
Evan Nilsson looked very dangerous. Semenyo himself looked reasonably dangerous. And Brooks as well. The biggest problem that they had in both games is that they created so many chances. Their ability to finish was the problem.
I definitely think like Bournemouth, Petrovic is a good option. The
I think
defense
so
is a
too.
good
I
option.
actually think Senesi is
Yeah.
the one. So
Yeah.
Senesi again, 3 game weeks in a row. DEFCON 3 game weeks in a row.
Next game was Wolves versus Everton. Everton won this 3-2. Jack Grealish again with 2 assists.
Wolves played so badly.
Yeah.
Moyes will always get a team organized enough to keep a few clean sheets throughout the season, especially at home. So I think worth targeting some of their players as well. I don't actually know how their fixtures are over the next few though.
I have it up here. So for Everton, they're playing Villa next, which seems like an easy fixture at this point. But then
Easy
they got
fixture,
Liverpool.
yeah.
Then they got West Ham, Palace, City, Spurs. So that's their next
tough run.
Tough run. Castle was the next game. Leeds against Newcastle 0-0. And we
Very
spoke
poor
about
draw.
we spoke about Newcastle not being able to finish. They started Osula in the end, but they didn't start Barnes or Elanga. So it was a bit of a
Very strange.
Very
Very
strange
strange
formation.
decisioning.
Yeah.
Yeah. But again, very solid defensively because, I mean, they really limited leads in that game. So,
Brighton 2, City 1.
you know they're having really bad seasons when they up 1-0 and then they don't put the game to bed.
And then after that, another shock. So at the same time,
That was a
Forest were
shock.
playing West Ham. 3-0 West Ham.
Unbelievable.
I
Unbelievable.
told you
That
guys.
result,
I told you
that
guys they were
result
going
doesn't
to
make
bounce
sense.
back.
But that
And
result doesn't
everything
make
Mohamed
sense.
Hussein said was just in my head during that game because I mean, there's no way they weren't going to bounce back. They were going to
But
bounce
that
back
result
eventually.
doesn't make sense, man. They just looked so bad. Like, how do you bounce back after being so bad? And my opinion is Nuno is trying to get himself sacked because he wants some compensation and he doesn't get along with the owner.
Liverpool versus Arsenal, 1-0 game. What
Oof.
a free kick.
What a goal.
Absolutely.
No words for that. In the 82nd minute, that bullet just came out of nowhere, man. I mean, I just saw everybody lining up at the ball, and I'm thinking, what's going to happen? Who's going to take it? When everyone stepped away, Szoboszlai lined up, and I'm like, okay, maybe he's going to just clip it in or pass it or something because he's all alone on that ball. And then I looked at my friend, and I'm like, bro, there's no way he's going to shoot here. And he looked at me, and we both looked at the screen, and top buns, showpiece goal. It was just
Yeah, he's always had it in the locker, and like we've been waiting, I guess, for the longest time since he's joined Liverpool to see his proper ball striking because I don't think we've seen the full range of it. Main reason I think was Trent was on most of the set pieces before, so now we'll actually see proper ball striking from Szoboszlai, which
And the goal came with him playing at right back and keeping a clean sheet against Arsenal of all teams. The celebration just did it for me. What a goal! Oh.
But we spoke about this, I think, to say that whether the teams might be a little bit cagey, both teams, because it's so early in the season, who's really going to go for it?
And I could feel that. You're right.
Yeah, you could see the games. Both teams weren't really willing to go for it.
Is there a world where he drops Furts?
No, I don't think so. I think Birds plays.
Isak can play on the left.
No, Isak will play in the 10. I think Isak plays behind Ekitike.
It's just going to be super exciting. For
It's
Vibes,
nice
it's
to have
going to be
options.
something.
It's really nice to have options. But I think Champions League also starts, right?
What a draw. Real Madrid at home again.
Oof, yeah, like so I just want to get this out there because I'm a conspiracy man. And based on this, like, I'm quite certain the Champions League is rigged. Like, how can
100%,
like, everybody
especially now,
draw
at
their
least
former
with those
teams?
balls and stuff.
Yeah.
At least with those balls and stuff, I'll accept it because it seems like it's a little bit left up to your man. Now with this new algorithm that I think is dodgy.
I'm
man.
100% sure this thing is rigged because De Bruyne drew City. Liverpool obviously got Madrid. Alonso.
Madrid at home. Someone's coming home. Alonso's coming home.
And we know they changed the format to make viewership more. So we know they're focusing on that. And I'm quite sure they rigged the whole thing.
No, 100%.
Man. You guys are overthinking it.
No, man, you're underthinking it. You're not reading between the lines here, man.
AI, guys. AI is the future, and AI has decided this, and Real Madrid are coming to Anfield.
100%. That's what I'm saying.
We're just stupid supporters who buy tickets and watch games. We don't think too much into these things. We just enjoy it for what it is.
No, we also do want to enjoy it. We just don't want it to be so
rigged. The last and final fixture was also a bit of a. I don't know if it was a bit of a surprise. But
no, it wasn't. Palace always beat Villa.
Yeah, Palace 3-0.
Villa. I went and I checked the previous result. That's why I benched Morgan Rogers. I look at these results and I'm saying, Villa are looking bad. Palace are on form. Do Palace own this fixture? Palace own them in this fixture.
So let's talk about our teams. We'll start off with my team. And so I got 48 points, which was the average. Haaland, my captain, got me the 18 points. I played Mitoma instead of Shrewsbury Hall. Disappointing for me is Sal's, man. Like, he's really
Forest
been
in general have been disappointing. Defensively, no DEFCON from any of the defenders so far this season.
Other than that, then let's get into your team, Mohamed Wasim. So you ended up with 52 points. Highest from us all.
I was so happy with my outcome. The thing is, I went into this game week thinking that my bench is going to punish me and then my bench didn't punish me at all. So it worked out quite nicely seeing that even if because I spent a lot of time on Saturday morning thinking what changes to make, and I just realized what a waste of time that was with my 1 pointers on my defenders being exactly the same as the guys that would have played for me anyway. So
So you made
I was happy.
transfers. You took out
I
Palmer
did.
and
I
you took
took
out
out Palmer.
Dewey.
Yes, for Chris Wood and Kudus. Kudus
Okay.
was a bit of a disappointment because I could have also gone Semenyo, but I mean, at the end of the day, it would have been just a 1 point swing. No, Semenyo got a yellow card, so it would have been the same. And then the Bruno Fernandes late goal, clutch. Fernandes, what a player, man.
I was a bit disappointed with that. I'm not
The
gonna
best
lie.
part of the Bruno Fernandes one was that he got his DEFCON before halftime.
Yeah, I read that as well.
That
That's
was
crazy.
insane.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
absolutely
17
insane.
defensive contributions. Not even
Yeah.
Van Dijk got that.
Yeah. The only disappointment, I guess, has been Reinders now after the first 2 games.
But what about
Been
Watkins?
quite. I mean, Watkins and Villa have been bad as a whole. So I mean, I got to start plotting whether I want to still keep Villa players in there. But maybe some of these, Elliot is there now. Harvey Elliott's there, plus Jadon Sancho. Maybe it revitalizes them a little bit.
Let's look at Razeen's team. Razeen, you came up with
Shambles.
43 points.
Shambles.
What are your thoughts?
Absolutely shambolic. I
It's
don't know
time
what
to
to do
wildcard.
anymore.
It's time to wildcard. Let's
I've
go.
been stacking up them transfers, thinking it's still early, it's still early. Everything I've wanted to do every week and chose not to do has been like, okay, that makes sense because you're not yet sure who's going to perform, who's not going to perform. But I think now after the window closing, there's a bit more certainty, a bit more stability and stuff like that. And maybe a good time to wildcard. I still think the next international break is the best time. But I do have 3 free transfers now. So either I use them now and make 3 or 4 changes, or I just block the wild card and then have 3 changes to make after the wild card, which might be a better idea.
Let's have a chat a bit about transfers. Who are you guys looking forward to seeing apart from Isak?
Isak is the guy.
I'm trying to think. I'm hoping Villa to up their game a little bit because I think they got some more depth in defense. I think they get Lindelof, right?
They did.
There
Yeah.
Newcastle did mixed business.
towards
I
the
mean,
end.
they did bring in 2 strikers.
I
but
want
I'm
to see.
I'm
I
happy
want to
that
see
they
how
did.
they perform. I'm excited to see Simons. I've watched him quite a bit for Netherlands. I've actually never watched him as much at club level. Maybe a little bit for Leipzig here and there, but I don't particularly think that he is that good. But I'm hoping that he actually surprises me. I mean, there's a lot of excitement around him, but
Yeah.
I've watched him, I guess, a reasonable one for Netherlands. So
He's
I
good
don't
for
know if
Netherlands.
Where is he gonna
it's gonna
play?
be as
He can play everywhere, right?
He can play on
he's
the
gonna play
left.
as the
Play on
10,
both sides.
but he'll play as the 10.
Okay. Yeah.
No, he'll play as the 10. I don't see him playing on the left. I think he'll play as the 10.
And what about your other striker you guys signed?
Randall Kolo Muani.
Kolo Muani, what a player.
He is a great
He's
player.
good as well.
I think he'll be solid. Yeah, but I suspect he'll play more through the middle. So what I think might happen is with Richarlison might probably push off to the left a little bit more because he's played there a lot last season.
The other
Jamie
big
Vardy is
What a
back.
good
He's
player.
gone to Italy or something,
Yeah.
no?
Cremonese or something. Yeah, I think he's
Yeah.
playing for an Italian club. What a guy.
The story
man. Love it.
continues. What a
I'm gonna watch some
man.
Italian football.
He's done so
Imagine
much
him
for us. So
belting one at
FPL.
the Inter fans. I will love it. I will be there.
I mean, the other big Italian transfer, I mean, is Gianluigi Donnarumma.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Yes,
he's
to
gonna.
City.
Yeah, what type of role he's gonna play? Like, I don't know if he's gonna
The
really
funniest part
stabilize them.
is Pep wants a what's it called, a ball playing goalkeeper usually, right? And the reason PSG got rid of Donnarumma was because he's not a ball playing goalkeeper.
You know, before Manchester United used to sign a player and then ruin their career.
Yeah.
Now it's changed. Now they just have to be interested in a player to ruin their career. Can we have a moment of silence for
Pretty
the World
much.
Cup winning goalkeeper, Emi Martinez?
Martinez. Oh, that was hilarious, man. What he was sitting and crying as he was leaving
He
Villa
said
Park on his last
goodbye.
appearance or something. And then shame he's still there. He said bye and he's still there. That was shocking, man.
Peter Odemwingie, never forget
That was so funny.
the Barclaysman.
He is
before.
one of the most unlikable people in the football scene.
Yeah, that's all for today's episode. Thanks for joining us.